Good afternoon, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am BookNerd802 and I just gave away 125 books to charity. And in this video, I am going to be hauling 4 books. I managed to get my hands on yet another 4 books just a couple of days ago. There was this discount at any agenda bookshop in the country apparently, and you get 25% off whenever you spend 55 euros or more. And I managed to get a discount of 17 euros and 87 cents, and I bought 4 books for a relatively good price. And I am going to be showing you the books and telling you what they are about based on the blurb. Um, there are some of these which I am definitely more excited about than the others. Um, and the first one is The Resurrectionist by A. Ray Dunlap. Now, the main reason as to why I bought this one is because of the cover. They tell you not to judge a book by the cover, but I am definitely one of the people who do. And apparently, this is all about death being the beginning, and based on the blurb, we have 1828. James Willoughby arrives in Edinburgh with empty pockets and a dream of studying surgery. Desperate to scrape together fees for the city's leading anatomy school, he strikes a deal with Nye McKinnon, a dashing young dissectionist who provides the way into this elite academic realm via the cemetery. James descends with Nye into the underground ranks of the Resurrectionists, men infamous for body-snatching and selling their spoils as anatomical specimens. Before long they are caught up in a life-or-death scheme, but as James and Nye lock eyes across graves and dissection tables, they realize that they yearn to be more than partners in crime. A thrilling tale of murder, love, and the grisly origins of modern medicine, The Resurrectionist is a masterful debut novel that will enthrall and delight fans of Gothic fiction. Now, personally, I do not read much Gothic fiction, but I have always been a fan of death and the afterlife, and I've always been curious to find out what happens then, or what people tend to do with bodies once they expire. This was published just a couple of, let's say, weeks ago, perhaps a few months ago, but it was published earlier this year, definitely. And I do look forward to reading this one because the books I chose um, are not too lengthy. This one has about 320 pages. The next book on the list is this cute one called The Wizard's Bakery by Gu Byung Mo. Um, I bought this one not only because it's by a Korean author translated by Jamie uh, Chung, I think, or Cheng, but also because of wizards. It's something that I haven't read about in a while, and bakeries I am a fan of. With every treat comes a spell, choose wisely, and the genre-defining magical bestseller. Open 24 hours a day in a quiet Seoul neighborhood, the Wizard's Bakery seems like any other where you can buy bread, cakes, and pastries. For a desperate runaway teen, it's a refuge from a fractured home, until he discovers the pastries hold magic. Madeleines to fix broken hearts, almond bars to unearth memories buried deep within, and cinnamon cookies for your worst enemies. But each of these items come with a warning. The power contained in the treats inevitably alters the order of the world and can produce dramatic consequences for those who consume them, consequences that need to be weighed carefully. Under the stern eye of the bakery's gruff wizard and his mysterious blue-haired assistant, the boy learns about the responsibility that comes with working in a bakery where every bite comes with a price. There is also a black cat over there, pretty cute stuff, considering there is a cat over there. And I also love books which have a night theme, where you can see the stars or the moon on the cover. Next is one which I am rather looking forward to read, by Frida McFadden, called The Intruder, yet another psychological thriller. I have read many books by this author, and at the moment I am reading The Housemaid, but this is the most recent one by the author, and I couldn't help but um, pick it up. This woman seems to publish a book um, every other week, basically. Who knows what the storm will blow in? Casey's cabin in the wilderness is not built for a hurricane. Her roof shakes, the lights flicker, and the tree outside her front door sways ominously in the wind. But she's a lot more worried about the girl she discovers lurking outside her kitchen window. She's young, she's alone, and she's covered in blood. The girl won't explain where she came from, or loosen her grip on the knife in her right hand, and when Casey makes a disturbing discovery in the middle of the night, things take a turn for the worse. The girl has a dark secret, one she'll kill to keep, and if Casey gets too close to the truth, she may not live to see the morning. In this taut deadly tale of survival and desperation, #1 Sunday Times best-selling author Freida McFadden explores how far one girl will go to save herself. Another book published by Poison Pen Press. I think I have about 10 books by this author at this stage, and I've read 5 of them, half of them to my knowledge. They're very quick reads. This one has just over 300 pages. They also come with questions for um, reading groups and information about the author, some acknowledgments towards the end as well. It's not just the story, and I see that they're told from different perspectives as well. Each chapter is told from a different perspective, much like the other books by the same author. Finally, I have a book which I have been meaning to find in paperback for ages, and I have now completed my R.F. Kuang collection. Kuang collection. I'll call this one Catabasis. I know there has been some issues with the way the title is meant to be pronounced, but I'll call this one Catabasis, and I love the cover. It's in paperback. It's quite a thick book. And to hell with love. Once again, we are going to be dealing with death, with the underworld, and grad student Alice Law has only ever had one goal: to become the brightest mind in the field of analytic magic. But the only person who can make her dream come true is dead, and inconveniently in hell. And Alice, along with her biggest rival, Peter Murdoch, is going after him. But hell is not as the philosophers claim. Its rules are upside down, and if she's going to get out of there alive, she and Peter will have to work together. That's if they can agree on anything. Will they triumph or kill each other trying? Basically anything which has to do with a character called Alice, I am definitely a fan of. This is indeed quite a massive, quite a thick book, and it will take me some time to get through. It has about 550 pages. I will perhaps finish reading Yellowface before I get to this one, but yeah, those are the 4 books I had to show you in today's book haul. Bit of another October book haul. I mean, I've been buying books, but I gave away a bunch, so I suppose I kind of deserve these now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. Let me know what you think of this new format of videos, considering that the background is completely different. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.